Hi there! Welcome back! Ngayong araw, ang pag-aaralan natin is all about dynamic websites. Okay? Dynamic websites. So, ano to? Ano ibig sabihin niya? So, simple terms, websites with many functions. It changes its form or the way it looks depende sa kung sino ang user ng website na to. Okay, so ang example niya ay of course facebook.com. Okay, facebook.com. So different users, so may different experiences inside the platform. Okay, so yan ang dynamic websites. Though ang facebook.com is dami niya ng functions, it is possible that companies can create a much simpler form ng dynamic websites. Okay? So, yan. Sige, explore natin ang dynamic websites. Okay, so ito yung mga common elements ng simplified dynamic website. Okay, so meron yung logo dito sa ito banda. Meron siyang logo dyan. Tapos yung name, kung gusto lang lagyan ng name. May home, may about, may blog, may services. Paminsan may pricing. Yan. So, yan. It consists of headings and subheadings and buttons. Paminsan may mga video. Okay, may mapapanood ka dyan. So, may details about the theme kung services ang ino-offer ng website na to. So, about section, about the theme. Okay, so sa iba, meron silang mission and vision. Okay, and vision incorporated sa pinaka main page nila. Tapos, if they're offering a service or may product silang binibenta within the website, so may mga section dyan for testimony. Okay? So, meron dito, parang, for example, nagbebenta ng 8-in-1 coffee. Yan, mga tapos, nakainom si tatay. Okay, so, testimony si tatay dito na. So, after drinking 8-in-1 coffee, lumakas ang tibok ng puso ko. Palpitate pala. No? Okay? So, yun. Sample ng testimonial. Okay? Now, may mga specific call to actions like may in-offer silang services or nag-offer sila ng webinars. Meron dyan different kinds of call to actions like may button nakalagay reserve your slot. Para sa webinar, ganyan. Pag click mo yan, so magiging ano ka, pwede kang mapunta sa page kung saan pwede mo ilagay yung email mo para dun ka nila i-notify para sa details ng webinar. Ganun. So may footer, details ng company, tapos may mga nakalagay dyan, all rights reserved. Tapos iba, privacy policy. Kung nagbebenta sila, parang kung meron silang money back guarantee, pwede nilang lagay yung link dyan. Or, pwede silang maglagay ng return page, parang product return page. Ngari may problema sa product na binili nila dito sa website na to, so pwede nilang ibalik. So ito yung pinakasimpleng pinakasimpleng form ng dynamic website. So it depends depends sa developer kung ano yung magiging outcome ng mga buttons na yan. But still, yung masusunod, yung gustong function ng may-ari ng website. Okay, so though yung developer pwede siyang mag-suggest ng mga functionalities kasi hindi naman lahat ng mga nagpapagawa ng website is aware about those kinds of functionalities. So what the developer can do is talk or communicate with their client. So ano bang goal nyo para sa website na to? Gusto nyo bang magbenta? Gusto nyo bang or gusto nyo lang ng simpleng vlog lang kung saan share yung experiences nyo? So it depends. Gusto nyo bang maging e-commerce store to? Nagbebenta ng mga merch? Kung kayong sariling brand ng mug, ng hoodie, pwedeng ganun. Okay, so it depends sa pag-uusap ng kliyente at saka ng website web developer. Okay, so yun ang pinakasimpleng explanation about a dynamic website. Whenever a person visits this site, he or she will have a different experience with other people. So depende kung paano niya ginagamit yung website niyo. Okay, so yun lang, and thank you for watching. If you like these kinds of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel, and to click that notification bell so that you will be informed about our latest post all about digital marketing, online marketing, freelancing. Okay, so that would be it, and thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.